Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more Magic: The Gathering Arena. We're back into the grind. So today, for at least the first play, I'm going to try a different deck here. I want to get this teched off, get my day done. It'd be nice to get these as well, get the extra win. 750 experience, which will put us here. So if we can get both of these, that'll be awesome. But I'm going to do it with my Cavalcade deck. This is just something I've thrown together. I don't have wild cards at the moment to spend on any of the really good rares. So this is like what I have binder Cavalcade deck. So 4 times Grim Initiates, 1/1 for 1 with first strike and a mass. So when it does die, because it will, because you're attacking with Cavalcade to get that 1 damage over the top, it gives you an extra 1 next turn, or a blocker. Scorch Splitter is almost necessary in this deck. So whenever Scorch Splitter attacks, it deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker it's attacking. So it basically, when it attacks, it throws a fireball over the heads of everything and then probably gets blocked and died. Shock just to clear away some things, or to the face, which is probably the better play most of the part, is just everything to the face. Another 1/1 haster that we can make not blockable, which helps us get damage through. So the idea here is just to get a lot of really early stuff out with Cavalcade on the board. Because every time you attack with a creature with power 1 or less, it deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker that creature's attacking. So basically they just always to the face. And I'm going to suck at that because I like to try to remove things. So you'll see me do that, and I'll regret it after. Chandra Cavalcade Flame, because she creates 2 1/1 red elementals that attack. So if you have her, that's automatically 2 damage from Cavalcade. And if they get through, it's another 2, and then you sacrifice them in the turn, which is irrelevant. Chandra Spitfire, much like the Scorch Spitter, when it attacks, first you attack, it triggers Cavalcade, and then because that's non-combat damage, it gets +3/+3. For every instance of Cavalcade. So as long as it lives through to swing through, this will do massive amounts of damage if it stays. I hope. Legion Warboss just creates a 1/1 that swings every turn. So basically every turn it's triggering Cavalcade. And if you attack with him, he's a mentor, so you can grow them, which if you have an empty board, that's not so bad. But he doesn't trigger Cavalcade, and the token you +1/+1 won't as well. Light up the stage just to help us with some card draw. Tibalt Rakish Instigator just to get the extra devils if I need them. The can't gain life is nice, because in a deck like this, if your opponent gains life, that's bad for you. There are, for example, these cards would definitely get limited down if I got some other cards. But anyway, so Tibalt and Jaya, the 5 mana, really don't like her here, but I don't know what else to put with what I have available to me. So if another red source you control would deal damage to permanent, deals that much damage +1 instead. So what she gets replaced with is a card I don't think I have any of. I didn't spell it right. Hang on. Dwarf will help me find it, I think. Right here. Yeah, I have 0. Since I don't have any rare wildcards, I can't make them, but he's the 4 mana. Dwarf Noble, 2/4. The red source would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls. It deals that much damage +2 instead. So it's like what Jaya does, but better. The only thing is she does a -2 to deal 3 damage to any target, but I would probably drop all of these for a play set of those, and then up something like maybe the Chandra to a 3 of, or the Legion Warboss to a 4 of, but I don't have 4 of him either. So I'm kind of building this with what I have. I did throw the Dwarven Mines in, because late game, if I draw this as a land, at least I get a Dwarf. So it's not a bad draw late game. It's not amazing early game, so I probably will remove them. It just, I don't know. I like these lands that do things, so I'm trying to make them work, and that might be to my downfall. But let's see what we can do with this here. So this is, again, not optimal because I don't have all the cards. Definitely, you guys watching this, leave your comments down below. Tell me what cards I should take out and what I should look at replacing them with. Just keep in mind I am mostly playing, if it's common or uncommon, I will probably do it. Mythic Rare I'm trying to save because there's a few other things like Embercleave I'd like to get. I'm pretty sure that's Mythic Rare. I want to build that Mordu Knights Embercleave deck or a Gruul aggro deck. So I'm kind of saving my rares, my 0 rares and my 5 mythics. But if it's common or uncommon, I'll probably do it. So throw that down in the comments down below. Let's get to it. I really like my Wolves deck, even though it's not tier 1. It's probably tier 2. Like, it's good. And it can beat the tier 1 decks if, you know, the stars aligned. So this doesn't... 3 Cavalcades and Agreement is shit. I mean, I should ship it. But with this lineup, I think if I draw 1 land, I think I'm going to keep it and see what happens. I mean, it's stupid. I probably should have mulliganed because 3 Cavalcades is a bit much, but maybe my opponent will just concede when he sees red. I have had that happen. Do this play, like 1-drop turn 1 run red run drop, they just quit the game. So this is another Celestia tokens probably. Cavalcade. So I think the move next turn is Mountain, Chandra, swing for 6. three that they can't block. Okay, and if he blocks with that, that's okay because I definitely think, because if I put this, it's only 2 damage getting through. If I do this, I'm getting 5 damage through. And if he blocks that, it doesn't matter. And if he blocks that, I get another one. So now he is going to probably attack Chandra. That's fine. It is first striker too, which doesn't matter here. But if that was a 2-1, it would have mattered. And now I do have a blocker to protect Chandra a little bit. And then I can get 4 damage through with Chandra in the air next turn. Okay, that's fine. Double Cavalcade Chandra. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus whatever gets through. Legion War Boss. No, we have to go fast. So this should be Cavalcade, Cavalcade, concede, but we'll see. Look at that. And at least 2 of that damage gets through, so that's 6, 7, 8. And then I can Legion Warboss next turn. He's going to swing through for 2, though. And if he buffs it, 3. I should be okay unless he has something. Okay. Next turn he's taking 1, 2. He's taking 6 again in the air. Okay. Legion will be back. Legion Warboss will be back as a blocker, probably. Oh, that's a little less good. If I attack with no, I'll have to block with Legion Warboss. He's going to get through to kill her anyways. So this is a big turn here.
Don't worry, I brought company.
Has to attack. He's going to get through for 2 either way. If I swing here, I can buff. So he'll kill this, but I'll have a 2/2 tapped. I keep this back as a blocker. I don't even block with it. I let it through. He's going to kill Chandra. He'll probably attack with 2 things. If he doesn't, I'll block it to keep Chandra safe because she does more damage. And he has to block 2 of them. 1 will get through. Don't block that. Block the token. Okay. If he blocked both of these, I would have been like, wow. In case we draw a 5-mana Planeswalker, I don't want to be mucking about. So he's going to swing through. He'll probably swing the 2/2 and the 3/3. Wow. Wow. If he swings... Okay, so he's swinging both, so it's guaranteed to die anyway, so I just leave my no blocks. I'm going to get through for 2 anyway. For 1. 2. Yeah, it was 2 damage. So that's that. The deck just stupid. Even my suboptimal build, it can be stupid. So did we trigger that? We did. Okay. Obviously we did. Ooh. Yay, Paladin. Now that that's done and I've done my daily, welcome to Cavalcade. Throw at face until dead. Let's go back and do at least 2 more games of my standard event from last time. So this way, either way, we'll get 2 games because we get 2 losses or 2 wins. So we'll see what we do here. Really appreciate everybody's comments and help me out with this. I know the people over on my... I actually do have an invite-only Magic Arena Discord for people to get games, but currently it's people I know. So the best way to get on there is to hit me up on my streaming or my YouTube Discord and start chatting me up. I think we're going to keep this. We have double ramp into gold because I have a turn 1. Oh, I don't have a turn 1 play. I have a turn 2 play and a turn 3-ish play. Yeah, we'll keep this. A goose would have been better than this, which I think I'm dropping one of these and putting another goose. The fact that we now have a Night Pack Ambusher as well. I mean, if we don't need the Wolf right away, this is a Gruul Aggro Embercleave deck, almost guaranteed. This will come into play not tapped. We don't need our black yet. We can Paradise Druid, because it gives us any color. If we draw, now we can shock in a Night Pack Ambusher on our turn, or a Wicked Wolf to remove whatever they put out on turn 3, which is likely going to be Spellbreaker, which we can't use the Wicked Wolf on. Well, one target creature, so we can't target a Gruul Spellbreaker. So if he puts out the Goblin, Zerta Goblin, yeah. Actually, as long as it's your turn, yeah. So he is on our turn, we can kill it. My turn, eh? Shock in the. He's a 4/4. We don't have a food. I think we shock in the land. Oh, we Prison Realm. We absolutely Prison Realm right here. I mean, Prison Realm may be better for Embercleave now that I'm thinking. Now that I've already cast it, but you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need the land. We can take him. I don't need the land right now. Enters tapped. I should have shocked it in because then I could have swung, but that's okay. This is an aggro deck, so I kind of have to reserve my life total. So he could do the same thing now. It'd be safely Spellbreaker with haste. I think he was trying to swing an Embercleave, right? Because that makes it a... yeah. Okay. That a little bit hurts. There's the Rager. So that makes Embercleave, what, a 6-mana spell? We knew that. Now this kind of puts us in a bad spot. Although, yeah. I would have liked to keep the Ambusher up, but he stomped. So he puts down the... that's 5. I'm pretty sure we're going to see an Embercleave here. I'm going to block, and he'll Embercleave. Because if he Embercleaves, that's 6 damage. No block. I need the ramp. I can't afford to not have it. Skargan Hellkite. So that's pretty much game. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I shock this in, Wicked Wolf kills the Zerta. He gets in for 5 plus Embercleave. It's 12. It's really my only play. That went south real fast. This is like the deck that I want to build. I got to kill that Zerta. Just put a thing on the field. You know what? Shit. I didn't need to shock that in then. I can't block that either way. I could not waste this. No. It doesn't matter because I can't kill the Skargan with it anyway. So that's going to be at least 5, probably 12 damage. Embercleave onto Hellkite. Because that makes it a... what's one creature attacking, so it makes it a 5? 6? 5 mana? Oh, Questing Beast. Yep. I will sack Wolf to Questing Beast. No. It's 9. If he has... can't. That's 9 damage. I will block Questing Beast. I can ambush it next turn and take 5. I have actually. I have the mana for this, but it's only 3 damage. It's not going to do anything. It gives me 2 blockers, or I can ambush in the Ambusher. I can at least kill the Questing Beast. I think I've lost this. I misplayed early. I misplayed. I should have saved for the Night Pack Ambusher, and then the Wolf would have come in as a 4/4. He's probably got another Bone Crusher, but we have to do it. This does make our Toastmere slightly better, but not good enough to protect us against that Hellkite. That Hellkite, though if I draw land, I can kill the Hellkite. You going to buff your Questing Beast? Okay. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. That's fine. Ah. Yeah, that was good. That's a good deck. I didn't see Embercleave, but that was in there. I know it was. There's no, you don't build that deck if you don't want Embercleave, because putting that on any of those creatures is ridiculous. I probably misplayed that early. There was some interaction. I could have thought through it a little more. Although, Questing Beast, Skelgen Hellkite, that's not a lot I can do. If I could have next round drawn a land and got Garruk out, killed the Hellkite, maybe. If I could have that, if that round didn't happen, maybe I could have come back. Because I could have killed his Questing Beast there and then killed his Hellkite. Shock for Goose. I don't get this for until I got a black, but I can get that out on turn 3. So that gives me a turn 1 and a turn 3 play. Getting Goose out early is good. The fact that these come in on not tapped helps. I can draw. I got lots of turn 2 and 3 draws. So. This does get me a turn 3. I can get into this if I need to with the food. We're definitely going to shock this in. What are we at? Black, eh? Gilded Goose. And hello. So this does give me Savvy Hunter on turn 2 if I want it, which will generate food when I attack or block. So even if I get 1 food out of it, I think it's worth it. Oh, that's Evolving Wilds. I looked at it, I just thought it was a swamp. Evolving Wilds. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Probably means he doesn't have enough Fabled Passages, would be my guess. Ooh, something interesting. You don't see. Okay. Castle Garenbrig. Into Savvy Hunter? Yes, because I can't kill the... What? Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter. So I have both colors here, so it didn't matter if what color I made that food. So anybody does here, I can Murderous Rider, attack with Savvy Hunter, which technically nets me 3 life, and then... Oh, I don't have double black. I need to draw a Swamp if he does something. If he doesn't protect a creature, I'll just attack. He's in black, though, so it's scary thought what he can do here. We do have this, but it's not black. Oko! The Broko. We are going to have to... Oh, he created a food token as his first move, too. Okay, have to do it. So we shock in a Murderous Rider to kill Oko. Destroy target creature Planeswalker. Boom. And then we attack for a food and 3 damage. Or card draw. Eventually, turns into card draw. Then we can put out a lifelinker. The nice thing with Murderous Riders, it deals 2 damage when you do the destroy. But if you put him on the field and he hits something, you get that 2 life back. So he's just kind of borrowing it. Okay. I have a food token, so this is not a problem. We can do this. What? No. Cancel. Whoops, I have to Castle Garenbrig. Is there a reason to get... No. Because I could... No, I can't. Now I can do this. I need this food for the wolf. So do that. And then... So I made him +1/+1 and indestructible. And we attack with that to make another food token, and now we have Indestructible Wolf on the field, basically. Indestructible 4/4 that will grow every time I make it indestructible. Haha, okay. Now, he could destroy it, but I can always make it indestructible unless it's like... Okay, so if he goes to destroy this food, I'm going to make my wolf bigger, obviously. Oh, I can, because just because he's tapped. It's not a tap ability, so I can activate it any time. Go ahead. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. Okay, nothing I can do there. That's all good for you. It's all good in the hood, boy. So pass the turn. Pass the turn. What's he doing? Pass. Anything I want to do? I don't have mana. No, my turn. Ooh. So if I attack with both of these, save this as a blocker. He'll have to. I can make it a 5/5 wolf with Ambusher if he doesn't block it, or I can save it as a trick. No, I think I attack with both first. No, cancel. Next. He's going to block the hunter, but I get the food. I don't need to draw a card. I just want the extra food. It's basically 3 life. He'll block there. Wicked Wolf gets through. I'm going to save the Ambusher for the attack back. No, because I haven't oh, I won't be able to block. Yeah, that's fine. I could have drawn a card, but I'd rather keep my wolf indestructible. In this case, we end the turn. So we're gonna Night Pack Ambusher on his turn when he attacks with the Brontodon. It'll kill the Night Pack Ambusher, which kind of sucks, but I was hoping he blocked the wolf. I should have just attacked with the wolf. He may have blocked it, but that would have been just sacking his creature to it. Or I let it through when I ambush on his turn anyway. Gains. Okay. Did I play a land? I didn't play a land, did I? Shit. Always play your land. Ooh. Okay. Gonna eat my goose. If you eat my goose. Okay. Eating the goose. Oh no. It's doubling it, eh? Does that help me? In any way, shape, or form? No. Any of my other murderous rider now. You know what? Kind of on the last one. I'm going to keep that because it makes my Wicked Wolf a little higher. This will put me in killing range of the Ferocious Hydra. Do I need the goose? Goose can generate food. We got to keep the goose. I know. I thought. Yeah. Can't believe I didn't do this. Because now I could do both, but. I should have shocked it in. I want him out there so if he attacks, I can block something and generate food. If I shocked that in, I could have made a food. It would net me an extra life in the end. Or value, anyway. It's okay. That was a misplay. I don't really need more, because I can get this up to a 7/7 indestructible if he attacks with that Hydra. If he tries to kill it with another Hydra fighting it. Ooh. Okay, I don't do anything that searched my library at all. Okay, not too worried about that. I really don't search my library all that often. That does suck a little bit, especially if we get something. Yeah, there's our Tolsimir. 2 Tolsimirs in the graveyard. Ow. That sucks. Tolsimir would be great for wolves fighting things. So if he doesn't, okay. Okay. Nothing I can do there. You just go right ahead. Okay. See, if I chalked it in, I could have created another food. Anything I want to do here? Could draw a card. No. So now I can afford to draw a card and make a food if I need to. What I don't want, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do this. There we go. So now I put this out and destroy the Hydra. Then I can't make a food. Do I need to make a food? I'm going to put nothing out. I'll put him out next turn. I need a food. I can make it on his turn. This makes it look like I have another ambusher up as well. So with any luck, he'll read that. And then I'll make a food, and then I'll cast Garrick next turn to kill the Hydra. He can't attack with it anyways, because I can make a food to make this indestructible. I could, like, double block his Bronto. Or single block his Bronto here. So he can't really attack with any value. Okay. So he's swinging for 4, so he's probably going to kill my ambusher. Or he's going to get an 8/8 Hydra, which... Yep. 8/8 Hydra. Oh, fights. What's he fighting? Okay. Nothing I can do. That's fine. Now he can profitably attack-ish. I can generate a food by double blocking and killing his Bronto, though. That's fine. I got something. Just don't put Tolsimir's. None of that. I didn't see anything in there that I was sad to get. Lost. If he attacks... And... my turn. Okay, so we destroy his big Hydra. We don't... yeah. And draw a card. Tolsimir off the top. All right. Put out a land already. Could have put out... it's nice to have the 2, but I don't really have anything to do with that. If he swings through, what do? I block here, make this indestructible, and I double block here, getting a food token. Yeah? I'm kind of on the defensive yet, but we're getting there. This turns around because I can create 2 Black Wolves every turn now. And with Tolsimir, I put her out, do a 3/3 attack this, like... Okay. And what are you? I don't have mana to make a food if he kills my goose. He's killing Garrick. Duh, of course he is. That's fine. He got value anyway. We have Tolsimir. We can kill that without even giving it life, for example. You gonna mill me again? How many cards do I have left? 35, so you can mill me 2 more times. 1 more time, after 3 more times. So you can do that's okay. There's my other Garrick, so we don't expect to see another Garrick. There's another Wicked Wolf. If I had any way to get at it, I would just get rid of it. But can I do something? I can tap for mana. He can't really do much. Okay. Cathalocmine lets me draw a card, but I don't need to. I'm going to put this out. Do I shock this out? Because I can then Tolsimir 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Murderous Rider or Savvy Hunter. If I do Tolsimir, I'm going to kill his Murderous Rider. Let's start with that. I want to keep my black sources, one of my black sources open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Come on. Why is it doing this? Now I think we shock in the Murderous Rider. Oh. Come on. It's lagging so bad it's running down my timer. That is terrible for me. So I've got quite the board. I can't make a food, but I do have one to make my wolf indestructible, and that's the biggest thing holding him back, is that if he attacks with his Hydra, I can kill it with my wolf. And if he tries to destroy it, I can make it indestructible and +1/+1. I should have attacked with my Savvy Hunter just to get the extra food. I'll do that next turn. If he attacks, I'll definitely block something with it. He's going to have to try to kill Tolsimir here. She becomes a problem if I start getting wolves. We won't see Garrick anymore. Yeah. That's his last one. I think that was all land. Aww. And then she gets one more of those. This is a good game. I could have just put this out without shocking it, if I'm not dumb. I don't have 2 mana to create. My turn. I'm gonna attack. Do I attack with him? He has to block it. He'll just throw it away. It's not really worth it. I think I put it out. No attacks. No attacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can block my 5 biggest, so I'm gonna get through for 2, 4. I'm gonna get through for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get through for 2, so that does not matter. And he'll kill whatever he wants. I can do this, but he's just gonna chump it, so it's not worth me attacking here. Unfortunately. How do you play to land this turn? Let's roll this out. Gets me another blocker. It makes him less likely to want to attack. Next turn I can swing profitably, probably. I'm wide enough, and we can do this at the end of his turn. Because we can't put this land out anyway, so we might as well threaten it. And if he doesn't do anything, we'll draw. He's going to mill. So if he gets something good here off the top, if the first card is bad, it's a bad loss. What? He did that at the end of my turn? Yes. Next turn I can swing in and just start being aggro because I'm wider. I want to try to get this. If I can get a fight with a Wicked Wolf, because it'll be double fight and indestructible. So if I draw a Wicked Wolf, that'll be good. This is a long game, but it's good. This is where I like it, when both guys are kind of just doing what they do. I'm going to take 2 damage here, but it's worth it. So I'm not searching the library, I'm drawing a card. What are you going to do? Oh. But that means my next one could be gold. Oh my god, okay. Oh, so what do we do? He gets all the value if I attack. He can block lots of things, but stuff will die. Do I just not do the math? Do I try to draw a card? I think I try to draw a card. I need something. I need Tolsimir. I need a Wicked Wolf. That'll do. That'll do it. That'll do it. Click it. I'm going to have to reboot my client after this. Am I out of black sources? Am I really? No, right here. Oh, cancel. Poop. You know what? Let's... Is that instant? It is. Okay. Here's what we do. We attack first. Come on. Looks like a Murderous Rider at instant speed. He's going to generate food. I can use the Goose to make another black mana. To kill the Hydra, save whatever it blocks, which is likely going to be my Tolsimir. So we all attack, all in, except for these two. That doesn't give him a chance to like double block the Tolstomir or anything like that. That gives me 2 foods. I don't care about his Ashiok. I want face. This also lets me draw another card if I need it. See how he blocks. We can Murderous Rider the Hydra wherever it goes. Okay. So you're going to give me your Goose. Whew, interesting. I got to see what his play is. The Hydra's probably going to block the Wicked Wolf, maybe? Savvy Hunter. I can save that Savvy Hunter by killing the Hydra, which I want to do anyways. And lose one of my Savvies, that's fine. And he lets through so far. Okay, you can kill that. Trade your, yep. Letting through 5. So if he kills this himself, I don't get my Murderous Rider, but I don't know what else he's going to want to do. Creates a food. Because that's going to die. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Gain 3 life. Yep. That's all. Yep. That's perfectly cool. Okay. That puts him at 12. Means do I die to the swing back now? I just realized. What do we got here? Anything I can do? I don't die to the swing back, right? Because I can either gain 3 life, or I can, yeah, okay. Woo! Good play, good turn. Good turn. That was fun. If I died to the swing back here, I would totally just be like, yep, excellent job. As it stands, if I draw a wolf, especially a Night Pack Hunter would be excellent, or a Wicked Wolf would be amazing. Ashiok's going to mill one more time. How many cards do I have? 22. Yeah, we're okay. Unless he gets rid of, well, Wicked Wolf, Night Pack Hunter are my best bets. I won't get a Garruk, because I only think I have 2. I might have 3 in the deck. I don't remember. He's thinking hard. This is a... I got a little overzealous, so if he had some way of buffing this by 4, or some sort of haste... Murderous Rider, let's... Do I draw a card? Do I draw a card? No. We let him have it. So if I draw a card and he has another way he can kill my Wicked Wolf... Yeah, that's fine. He can't, if he can't kill me, he can't attack. Yeah. Nothing I can do there. If my Goose was untapped... Why did I tap the Goose again? To make food. Although I didn't really have to. Okay. So this gets me a 2-2. What can I do with that? I can kill this. Gives me a 0-1. That does nothing. Let's play that. We'll kill his Goose first, because it generates food, which is going to help him survive. We're going to submit. We'll do that, because I still get the life gain. Doesn't kill it, but I get the life gain. Unless he kills his own Goose. He could shock his own Goose. And now we're going to kill his Goose with our 2-2. Now, I'm going to play this out tapped. We're going to draw a card. How are we doing? 17 cards? We're going to take 2 damage here. Okay. Now if we swing, he can block 2. So I'm going to swing with everything. I get 4 is blocked. 3 is blocked. I get 2, 5, I get 7. That's not worth it. He's got lifelink, so he's going to gain 2 life. So we roll out the murder. Do I have to? I would have to sack a food. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save this. He knows it's there anyway. Because I mean, I can make this indestructible. He gains 2 life. It kills whatever blocks it. That might have been a better play, and then just keep a couple blockers back. Just attack in with this. That's what I should have done. But this way, if he attacks, I can choose. I should have attacked with that, because there's nothing he can do against it. Because I'll just make it indestructible, pretty much. And he'd either lose this, take 5 damage, or gain 2 life. That was a misplay. Getting rid of the goose was probably a good idea, though. I will make a food. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that and that. Block and see what he does. So we each gain 2 life there. That was a net nothing. Unless he has a way to wipe out my Murderous Rider, which is fine. Okay, he's got something going on. I'm going to do it, because it gives him a... I'm going to do both. Because then he'll live. And then I'm going to Goose. Because Goose is going to die, so I'll get my food token. And then I'll resolve. Double Cry. Does Indestructible stop that? Probably not. I don't remember. It does. So let's henge. Let's Murderous Rider. Let's save that. Let's enter play tapped. Let's draw a card. How are we doing? 13. So that's 7 if I put it out. But I save it for Tulsimir. No, we're putting this out. We're going to do 7 damage. It's going to come out as a 5/5. We don't have the mana. Whew. I have the food to make him indestructible. Playing with indestructible on the table is ridiculous. I love it. And then whatever he puts out, okay, good. That was a good game, dude. That was a good game. The fact I couldn't remember if indestructible protected against -2/-2, and I think it is because at 0 life you destroy the creature and it's indestructible. So that's why that worked. And I don't know if he maybe thought it was going to kill my Wicked Wolf as well. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that epic last battle. We are getting there. We're getting there. Once again, laugh at my misplays. Leave your comments down in the comment section down below. As always, that is a great help, and I love it. If you want to have deeper discussions, I highly recommend hitting me up on my PDK Discord channel. You can see the link in the center bottom of the screen or in the description of this video. One day I will change that into an actual URL. I just haven't done it yet. And hit me up. Let's talk Magic. I love it. Okay, guys, as always, take care of each other, and I'm out of here.